All right, here we go. It is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to Tyler Mahoning Valley History Center tonight. My name is Bill Lawson. I'm Executive Director of Mahoning Valley Historical Society. We own and operate this center and also the Arms Family Museum of Local History on Wick Avenue, right next to the Youngstown State University campus. But this is a very significant exhibit for us. In keeping with the theme we have in the gallery behind us here, the Youngstown Foundation Community History Gallery. Today we are opening an exhibit called Cultural Connections, German Americans in the Mahoning Valley. And we're pleased because the mission of this Community History Gallery is for us to partner with other organizations and individuals that have collections that relate to our region's history. And so we're perfect here with this collection, which is augmenting what we have in the exhibit from our own Historical Society's collection. But before we open it up for you, I want to introduce the person who's helped so much with this exhibit, Wolfgang Wengler.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I was told this, if you hold a speech and it lasts longer than 2 minutes, everybody gonna walk out. I have about 4 or 5 pages, so don't walk out. The Youngstown German History by Wolfgang Wengler. That's me. The German history in the Youngstown area is probably one of the most involved, but one of the least known. According to U.S. statistics of the Immigration Service from 1820 to 1885, there were 7,031,370 immigrants immigrating to America from Germany. Immigrants coming to America from Germany, that is 1,700,000 more than from any other nationality. We can go back to 1848 when the grist mill, the old mill, was established by German Landemann and Sam Kimberly. One of the first mayors was John Heine, who became mayor in 1850. One of the first 3 police officers appointed was of German heritage, as well Judge Charles Henderson, former mayor and judge of Youngstown, as well as Joseph Vogelberger, who was the superintendent of the street department around 1912. 6 German churches built from 1850 to 1949 were St. Joseph's Catholic Church, the First Reformed Church, and the Martin Luther Lutheran Church was built in 1859, which is still in existence today. In 1881, the St. Paulus Gemeinde that's what you get when you're nervous.
Don't be nervous, that's all your friends, isn't it? I can't get it either. Did you just bring that?
And in 1883, the Emmanuel Gemeinde was built, as well as the Hunterus Lutheran Church was built in 1949 on Glenwood Avenue, even though the Hunterus Lutheran Church was a Saxon church. In 1910, it was established. In 1874, a weekly newspaper was published by Heinrich Genz. A German newspaper was established by William Mark. It's called the Rundschau in 1876, which became later the Vindicator, which is still in the hands of German heritage, the Braun family. Der Bode, part of the Siebenbrücken Sachsen Krankenunterstützungsverein, the Youngstown Männerchor, a German singing society, was started in January 4, 1863, and bought the clubhouse in 1925 on Mahoning Avenue, where it is still existing today. The Youngstown Minicore was host to the 1935 Ohio German Singing Society's concert at the Stammer Auditorium, and in 1972, with over 500 German singers from all over Ohio who came together at the Youngstown Symphony Center with Erwin Bendel conducting. And the last concert was held in Youngstown was in 2002 in the Liberty High School with 450 German singers from all over Ohio. Jerry Rustenga, who is here, Jerry, was our conductor. Wolfgang Wengler was the chairman of the last two concerts. The Youngstown Minicore was and is very active in the German singing societies in America. Rudolf Wicki served as president of the North American Singing Societies, and Wolfgang Wengler served as archivar of the North American Singing Societies. The Central Ohio Singing Organization also was well represented by members of the Youngstown Minicore. Mrs. Gertrude Appermann served as president of the ladies' choirs of the Ohio District, as well as Helga Wengler, treasurer, and Wolfgang Wengler served as president of the Men's Ohio District Singing Societies, as well as all of the offices of the Ohio District for over 50 years. Helga Wengler served as president of the ladies' choir of the Minicore. Other members of the Minicore served as officers of the Ohio District Singing Societies are Oscar Bendel, Don Engel, Paul Kreuzer, Louise Bendel, Bertha McGuire, Helga Wengler as treasurer. And Helga Wengler also was on TV for 5 years cooking German food with Ron and Mark, our cameraman. Thank you. German immigrants were busy building Youngstown with the workers as plumbers, bricklayers, painters, carpenters, electricians, metallurgists, and engineers. Building and businesses owned from hoteliers, restaurants, grocery stores, steel workers, and many other professions. Businesses started in Youngstown such as Stammer Thompson, Brenner Jewelry Store, Renner Brewing Company, Gehring Bottling Company were started and owned by German immigrants. Some of the newer companies started and owned by German heritage dependents were the Nemetz Grocery Store, John and Elaine Kuwecki, and Henry and Mrs. Nemetz. Our guests today, I guess they have not arrived yet. In 1930, Berman Electric, and in 1940, General Extrusion started with 6 employees. In 1950, now a worldwide company, owned by Fred Schuler. Buchheit Construction, Kreidler, and Bodie Contractors, Lindberger and Lobinger names still can be seen on local businesses. Sheets Lumber, Armbrecht Motors, also owned by German immigrants. A German radio program was started in 1978 by Hans Hansel at WKTL 90.7 FM. In 1982, Wolfgang Wengler is the operator and the DJ of the German hour at WKTL, assisted by Helga Wengler and Rita Perico, wife and daughter of Wolfgang. The program is Saturdays from 10:30 till 12 for the past 40 years, playing German music from the homeland. The program is a voluntary job. The DJ own records and CDs accumulated over the past 40 years. I have a list of 90 German named businesses in Youngstown. We had 6 churches, 3 German newspapers, 10 German clubs and organizations. 2 of them were like sick, well, it's like our Social Security, which they operated from the clubs, right? I hope you enjoy the display what we have in the back of us, and have fun. Thank you.
Thank you, Wolfgang. And before we get started here, I want to acknowledge somebody who, in typical fashion, is not here, who is our Manager of Collections and Curatorial Services, Jessica Trickett. She's currently at the door, but if you see her, thank her for what we've done in the exhibit gallery here, along with the Wenglers and those in the past who have contributed to our collection to preserve German-American history. So, we want everybody to go that way, down the ramp, and that'll be the logical entrance, and enjoy what's in the gallery. You can come out this way or that way. Up on the mezzanine here we have refreshments, so please help yourself before you leave tonight. And thank you for being here, all of you, and we hope you enjoy your time with this new exhibit. Would you like to lead the way? Go that way. I'm doing all right. How are you? No, please.